All right, so this one's gonna be a bit interesting, and the reason why is because it's in the garage, which I do a lot of these, but that's not what really makes it interesting. What makes it more interesting is the fact that it's in a garage and it's on an incline. I just don't like, see, the truck can bottom out going up and down things, and then also I would be running the Jeep into these trees here. If I were here and I would have leveled my deck out, I'd be putting that rag top all into those trees, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it from out here. Even if I did have a remote, this would still be possible because I could put skates up underneath it. Even if I didn't have a customer here to help, I could still get this out by myself. It's just, you take your time with these, just like with anything in towing. The slower you go, the further you get. Once I get them hooked up and I got my J hooks on, I'll put the snatch block on so I keep an even spool, and he'll come straight out. There's a small dip down here. If you see it, it's right here, but the brake will be on, so I won't have to, I'm not gonna be too much worried about it rolling and doing crazy stuff. I'll be using the brake of the Jeep to, you know, I probably should have just popped the air spool, and but then I'd be walking all the way back up to the truck. I don't know, I'm figuring it all out as I go. This is a brand new remote. I ordered another brand new one just because I believe in these. Like, these are amazing. So I have a backup one now coming in the mail. Yeah, I didn't want to pull the Jeep to that tree. There's that. Boom. Also got permission to videotape it, which is always awesome. Alright. There's one. There's two. Alright, so what I'll do is pull some of the slack. Yeah, it's gonna need to, definitely gonna want to have my snatch block on it. Yep, it's just what's best. I need to ask my boss if the new one showed up. I know that they ordered me one. I know that for a fact. Alright, there we are. So that should keep my spool even. So now I'm gonna go down here and pop it in neutral with the brake on just a hair. Neutral, brakes on 3/4 of the way. Might need to go a little bit more than that. It looks like it's wanting to roll. So one more click up. I just want to make sure that when it's going down this incline that it, yeah, that's much better. Better close that door. Good deal. Time to get on the steering wheel a little bit. There we go. We'll watch this from this side. Make sure it goes all the way out, which it is. Beautiful. So now we can turn that wheel a little bit more. Yep. And so I have always been taught to leave the brake on some. Just in case something happens, you can try to catch the vehicle. So we leave the brake on just enough to where the tires are spin, but if something happens, I'll be able to possibly catch the vehicle. Spool's doing a lot more even than what I expected, and I'm very thankful for that. Gonna start straightening that wheel now. Beautiful, guys. This isn't even doing nothing right now. Two. Go around. So I was just reading a comment from someone who I get a lot of advice from on the channel, and he was saying that if I waited until I moved the bed up some, that it would be a lot less me stooping, which is going to be a lot of saving on my back. So I'm going to start working on strapping things down as if my back is in horrible shape. That way I save my back for whenever I'm older. I'll still be able to do this job, and it won't hurt me as bad as all the stuff that I do a lot of stooping and stuff. So I guess I could go ahead and winch it all the way up, turn the wheel from here without getting in front of it. There we go. Wow, look how nice the spool stayed. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that spool. Now I'm gonna have to pull it out and flip it because this Jeep, they can't go backwards down the road. That's right, I gotta flip this thing. Sure do. All right, y'all, let me talk with this customer for a second, and then I'm gonna flip it, but I'll get that on video. But if you gotta give me a second, I gotta talk to the customer, settle up and stuff. I'll be right back with y'all.